Water's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Yo! Ah, fellas, what a day. What a day, man. Today was just annoying, man. It was just one of those days where everything was set up for Bitcoin to do well, and it just didn't do anything. At this point, all you can do is laugh, guys. Like, you know, if we want to keep it 100, all we can do is laugh at these crypto markets right now. And you can't blame me for getting into stocks, man, because this shit is horrible. What's going on, John Anderson? What's going on, bro? Yeah, Bencoin. I'm going all in on Bencoin. Bencoin is on weekly support, so I am going all in. The roadmap was revealed. It is bullish, and I'm going all in on Bencoin. Just kidding, I'm not. Dude, today was just one of those days, bro. It was just like, man, stock markets ripping to the upside. DXY finding resistance exactly where it should, and Bitcoin does this. All you can do is laugh at this point, man. It's just funny. It's just funny at this point, man. Are we dead? Dude, right now we are dead. Like, I think it's fair to say. Right now, crypto is dead. At least right now. I don't think it's going to last for too much longer, but we've been saying that for quite a bit. But right now, it is dead. 110 freaking %. As you got every single other thing pumping. Stocks pumping, gold pumping. You name it. And Bitcoin does this. Oh, Lord. Let's go. What's going on? What's going on, right? Felipe. Shout out to you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not foaming into Bencoin. There's probably one horse guy out there who's like, you know what? I'm gonna buy some Bencoin. Oh my Lord. Let's see. Nandito says, Jordan gonna ditch crypto for stocks and leave us in the dark? Maybe at some point. I don't know. Hey, if AI keeps going, I might have to switch to an AI channel. Just kidding. I will never do that. I would make a new channel for the AI channel. What's going on, guys? The decorrelation we deserve. I guess so, man. Bitcoin always wants to correlate until you want it to. You know? But anyways, we're going to talk about a little bit about it today about just the weird correlation of the markets as tech stocks continue to rip to the upside. And normally Bitcoin is very, very correlated to tech stocks, and it's just not doing it right now. It's very odd, and we'll take a look at times where that we have decorrelated, and it's not very often. And right now it's just a weird freaking time for the corn, man. It's a weird time for the corn. Anyways, you know, I hope none of you guys FOMO'd into Bencoin as we talked about it up front. But yeah, well, Jordan said Bencoin going to the moon on X100X. Well, the rest of the market is boring. I'm going to sell all my Bitcoin, $5 worth. XRP, which I FOMO'd into yesterday, was about $1. I will FOMO all that into Bencoin because I need money. I need moonshots now. I cannot wait another 6 months. One of you guys, you better not have done it. But anyways, you guys can see the title of the stream, the thumbnail of the stream. You guys, you know, a little bit of clickbait. Is it really clickbait? For me, it's not really clickbait because I actually think this is a kind of based on the past. It's a pretty crucial point for Bitcoin. You know, as much as we want to, you know, say, Jordan, you clickbaited us. You know, but in reality, what we've been talking about, I'm just going to do a quick update today, guys, because we've talked about this a million freaking times. But where Bitcoin is based off of 2020 pullback before we went into a big upside run, and also 2016, we are exactly where we should be. But this is the real test as we have made the W formation. We have gotten the first rise. We have gotten that pullback to make that third higher low in here, as we got the one higher low, two higher lows, three higher lows. Just like in 2020 where we had one higher low, two higher lows, three higher lows. Before getting that final rise, this is going to be the test right here for Bitcoin to see if we can continue to follow this shit or we got to do something different. This is the test, man. And at least if we do something different, at least we'll do something, right? But no, seriously, like this is a pretty crucial point. Stocks are going up. This actually makes a ton of sense right now. If stocks can continue to moon, which I don't really see any reason why they won't. All the bad things have kind of gone away a little bit. And I don't see the reason why stocks can't continue up here, which eventually you got to think Bitcoin's going to correlate. If it correlates, I would not be surprised to see something like this. But as of right now, it is not following the stock market. So that's just the way it is right now. It's sometimes it's hard to explain why it isn't, but it just freaking isn't. So that's about where we're at. We should be seeing, if this is going to play out, we should be seeing a something like this play out very, very soon as we still patiently wait for that to play out. So we have that going on for the corn. What else do we have got going on? Dude, stock markets are ripping. It's just a weird market right now, man. We're going to talk some food today. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk food, aliens, cut off t-shirts, everything. We're going to do that, man. 30K incoming. Let's go. What's going on here, Mom? I'm hoping, man. I am hoping. I am one of the most patient people in the world when it comes to markets. But man, and I even expected something like this to play out for quite a bit. But man, it makes me look like Bass Discord pick. Like all disheveled, right? My hair is like, I'm looking at the charts like this. You know, like my hair is all disheveled looking at the charts like, oh my God. As much as I can look like Bass Discord pick, I might as well just keep my hair like that. Let's make it as disheveled looking as possible. Here we go. Let's just look so disheveled. We might as well match everyone else in here. There we go. Looking all disheveled. You know, like, but that's about where we're at. But no, guys, the correlation is just super weird right now, right? Typically, Bitcoin follows the S&P and the NASDAQ almost to a T. The whole bear market. I went back and I looked the whole bear market. There was only one other time where we decorrelated, okay? And that was during the FTX dump, which was right here, where the NASDAQ was actually going up and Bitcoin had the FTX dump to the downside. This is the first time in a long time, in a long freaking time. And before that, it really didn't do it very well. Like every low was the Bitcoin low. This is the NASDAQ right here. This is the Bitcoin low. This is the NASDAQ high. This is the Bitcoin high. Every other time it was almost correlated exactly. But right now we have this weird thing the last month where Bitcoin's going down for about 30 days now, and the NASDAQ has been ripping to the upside for 30 days and longer than 30 days. It is a weird thing going on right now in the markets. And it's frustrating. It is slightly frustrating at the current moment. I think we can all agree with that. But that's what we got going on right now, man. And everything I've been looking at, and maybe it's just a lag, maybe it's something else going on behind the scenes. Who the frick knows? But if the Nasdaq's going to continue up, I gotta think, based off history, I gotta think Bitcoin will follow it eventually. And like I said, I don't see a reason why it won't. As we kind of got all the macro shit out of the way, at least for the next 2 weeks. And the expectations for the next FOMC meeting are now 80% that we are going to pause. And the next CPI is looking really good. So I really don't see the reason why the stock market should dump or see a significant pullback. You might get like a pullback here and there, but a significant pullback over the next 2 weeks. So man, it is one of those frustrating times in the markets right now for sure, guys. It definitely is. But we're at a crucial point. Will we see the Bitcoin bounce from this point? That is the question that we got going on right now. Other than that, we can laugh about it. We can all look disheveled in the chat and how disheveled do I? I used to be able to look way more disheveled. I think it's because my hair is like kind of short right now. I used to be able to look so disheveled. I look pretty disheveled right now. Guys, how disheveled do I look from a scale of 0 to 10? How disheveled do I look right now? Let me know in the chat. I actually look pretty disheveled. Let's see. Yo, Crypto Surf. What's going on, bro? Vahid said Jordan is the kind of guy that streams while pooping. I would totally stream while pooping. Listen, if say I had like a really bad stomach ache and I was pooping all day, I would totally stream. I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I would totally stream on the toilet without telling you guys. I would, right? Like right now I could be on the toilet. Maybe I have a huge stomach ache right now, but I would totally be on the toilet right now streaming. You guys might hear every now and then, you guys might hear a little bit of, you guys know, you might hear a little bit of this. But that's besides the point. I definitely would. 5 and 8, 4.2. I could look more disheveled. Like I was hoping I could look more disheveled right there. But yeah, we need like a booger, exactly. We need a booger coming down. Do I have anything green? I don't have anything green. Yeah, if I just had like a booger coming down, maybe some earwax pouring out of the ear, which sometimes I do anyways. Let's be honest. This would be pretty realistic. But yeah, man. That's about what I got to say on the corn, guys. Same shit, different day. Now we wait. Now we have patience. We wait to see if correlation comes back. As we see the NASDAQ continue to rip to the upside. And we see the dollar getting rejected exactly where we thought it would. Dude, everything played out perfectly, man. Stock markets went up because all the bad news was bullshit. DXY gets rejected perfectly from the trend line. This is all my reasons to see the move. Some reason just hasn't happened, right? For the corn, right? Dollar coming right up to that 702, right down from this downtrend of resistance, exactly like it did last time. Right? 702 retracement, downward sloping resistance line, rejection, move down. 702 retracement, rejection from the downtrend of resistance, move down. All you can do is laugh, guys. Like honestly, like you just gotta have fun with it. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm hoping it's lag, and you kind of go from there, right? But the dollar also getting like we said yesterday, like these wicks to the upside just cannot break out. Also getting sent back down, so that is good. That is a good sign. That's what we want to see ultimately. Will it lead to a Bitcoin pump? That's a different question for a different day. Ethereum, I mean, Still in the same spot, 1864 for Ethereum. Not really doing too much. I don't really have anything to add on this. As long as we stay above bull market support band, I remain bullish, and that's all I really have to say about that. Ethereum versus Bitcoin, actually getting a pump. And we're getting to a very interesting point on Ethereum versus Bitcoin, as we are in that falling wedge off the golden pocket, man. You know, like, we are off the golden pocket in the falling wedge, and this is, like I said, if this is going to get a move up, this is where I want to see it, right? Where we get that Bitcoin bounce, Ethereum outpaces Bitcoin, and you maybe see ETH come back up to the high. Or ETH Bitcoin come back up to the high. Like, this is where I want to see it if it's going to happen. But like I said, we're going to need Bitcoin to do something for that to happen, most likely. So ETH Bitcoin coming up to resistance. Will it break out? We're right there. We're right there, right? So that's what we got on ETH Bitcoin. Anyways, look at Bitcoin today, guys. This is just some shit. Like, this is some shit. Clint said, you didn't acknowledge my bet in Discord, baby nuts. Baby nuts. Clint just call me baby nuts. Clint, I do have baby nuts, but let's not forget, I got a 2-inch penis. You got a 1-inch penis. Let's not forget, my man. All right. This is some friggin' shit. All we have to talk about now is Jordan and Clint's sports bets. Like, I'm about to sell all my crypto in the stocks. Is there any good meme stocks? How's GameStop doing nowadays? How many zeros does it have? Oh, freaking none. I need a good meme stock. Penny stock. Anyone got one? Let me know in the chat. Maybe like Meatloaf Incorporation. That'd be pretty nice. I need something, man. I can't even watch Around the Blockchain anymore. Everyone just talks about the same shit. Crypto adoption. Bullshit. All right. I'm just playing. You both pee on your own sacks. We do both pee. I guess so. Lord. That said show off. Fast coming in with the 0.5 inch. Oh Lord. Yeah. Nice. This is some shit. This is some shit. Yeah. And other than that, guys, you know, for altcoins, it's just the same thing. They're just having one day up, one day down, one day up, one day down. Just continuing sideways like we've been talking about. That could still continue for quite a bit in here. But I'm going to remain true to my statement where I do think alts, if I have to, you know, at some point I got to grow some nuts, right? So if I'm going to grow some nuts, it's going to be at the weekly supports as you're making higher lows in here. Just like you started to make higher lows in 2020 and did the same accumulation patterns like you did in 2020. Same thing. Could continue sideways for definitely some more time in here. As we continue to look disheveled and as we watch Tesla pump 3x from the lows as your favorite altcoin does nothing. And Clint's trolling you saying, I told you to buy Tesla. But yeah, so like this is Ethereum Classic. Same accumulation pattern as 2020, but still can continue up and down, up and down, up and down for quite a bit of time if it's going to play out like this. But, like I said, at any point now, this could get a move up. I'm wrong if this starts breaking this trend line. If this starts breaking this trend line at any type of close, you can perfectly say that this is wrongo. But as of right now, there's no really reason to be like, this is freaking wrong. Right? So, still just remaining sideways on this shit. This shit box. Oh, man. Anderson says bullish as AF on the chat. Oh Lord, we got plenty of comedians in the chat tonight, man. You gotta love the comedians, you know. Like we got like at this point, they ain't be getting hyped. Remember the pump song, guys?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
I remember the pump song. Becker's BBC. Becker's all shit talking us right now, you know. Wow, you guys are a bunch of idiots. 0.5 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch. You guys clearly don't own any. You guys clearly don't own any businesses like me and have a 6-pack. if you own a business and you have a six-pack, you easily have a foot long. All right? So just ask your mom in the chat, right? Ask any other girl that's in the chat. I have a foot long while everyone else has a 0.5 inch because you guys own Cardano. All right. And if you own Cardano, probably you're going to divide whatever you say by 2 because you are so scared to tell people what your real size is. Right. So anyone who tells you they own Cardano, take it with a grain of salt. All right. Take it with a grain of salt. Anyways, I'm out of here. Have a good day, guys. I'm going to go bang some moms. Because that's what I do during these bear markets. Peace. Anyways. Yeah, Becker, man. I haven't seen. Yo! Yo! The appellation crashed. Streamlabs said, nope. This is even too bad for us. Jordan exit liquidity. This was Jordan's last stream to get people bullish for the last time. And then get out of here. Oh, Lord. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. We Streamlabs crashed. It's like, dude, I can't even do this anymore. You know? All right, guys. Anyways. Other than that, man, I mean, it's a lot of the same shit, right? But now, like the issue, the issue is, it's not really an issue. I think it's a good thing. Now, all right, we got through all this shit and macro shit, right? Debt ceiling shit. We got through some jobs reports today. And we don't really have anything major until CPI on the 13th. So like now you kind of got this weird period where stock markets are bullish, okay? Will they continue up at least until that 13th period? That's the question. And I also think they're gonna go up on that 13th period. But now we kind of get that awkward 12 days in between here, which is cool. Because there really ain't anything on Forex Factory, right? Tomorrow we got some jobs, we got some more jobs reports. It's jobs reports every damn day. Like I'm sick of these damn job reports. But yeah, we got some job reports tomorrow. But other than damn, man. Someone's pissed. He's more disheveled than me. But yeah, we got some jobs reports tomorrow. So, like, that's really all we got. Next week, there's really not much. It's really the week after where it's like, okay, this is where it starts getting excited. And you guys will see me so bullish that week. Like, I will be the biggest moon boy, no matter where Bitcoin is. No matter if we're in the same spot as we are now. No matter if we're lower. No matter if we are higher. I will be the biggest freaking moon boy that week of CPI and FOMC. You guys will never see me more of a moon boy because I am pumped for that, man. I more so pumped because I think that the general consensus is inflation is sticky, and I think this next CPI is going to show people that inflation is not sticky, and I think it's going to be a big catalyst. What happens between now and then? Like I said. It's sort of up in the air. There's different scenarios that could play out in here, but I think that's what we're sort of excited for in there. Or all I'm excited for is that CPI in 12 days. The last one we knew was going to be not good. This one I'm expecting to be very, very good, unless they're lying because they like to lie sometimes. You know what I mean? And if you guys didn't hear the last Fed speakers, they were all kind of hinting at a pause for the next FOMC too. So. Some good stuff coming up that week. Other than that, we can talk animals. You guys can ask me some questions in the chat. If there's anything you want to look at on the charts, any altcoins you want to look at, we can certainly look at some altcoins. Pepe, Carolina Sapolete said Pepe, please. Thank you for the super chat. We can check out Pepe. Pepe, it's not really meme coin in season anymore, right? So the memes are the memes, right? I think you're if you're getting into Pepe at this point, you're really just taking a gamble because you just kind of keep slow bleeding down on Pepe here. So if you're getting to Pepe at this point, I think you're kind of taking a slight gamble, right? Let me see where you're at in here. You broke all the retracement levels in there. Yeah, Pepe right now is sort of just is in that lower high, lower low structure on the 4 hour time frame in here. You're just kind of taking a gamble, right? You're really hoping that Bitcoin can take any type of a bid, and then people are pumped to get into meme coins again. And I just don't know if right now, even if Bitcoin gets a pump, I just don't think it's going to be Pepe like going to the moon. I don't. That's usually at some sort of end of a pump, is you see the meme coins go up. So like if I'm expecting Bitcoin to pump, right, over the course of the next few weeks, I don't think that's going to be the top of the move. So I'm not going to be expecting Pepe to pump, right? Usually you only see these things go off at the top of a move, either before a long drawn out consolidation or the top of the tippity top. So that's that's the Pepe. I will say at this point, you know, like I said, it maybe it pumps, but you're taking a gamble, I think, on the little old frog at this point. Maybe the gamble plays off, you know, and he can go to the moon. I don't know. Let's see. Can we check the Selfkey chart? I got you, Bath. Bath has been bullish on Key, man. Bath, what is it called? Key? Just Key? Okay. Bath is bullish on Key. Bath, why are we bullish on Key? Give me some fundamentals on this shit. You know me, I'm more into the pumpamentals than the fundamentals. You know, pumpamentals are more important than fundamentals in my opinion. But Selfkey, all right. Bath, what's causing this pump on Selfkey? Other than it probably, interesting. What's the pumpamentals? I don't know what it does, but number go up. That's how you know. But yeah, numbers going up, man. That's good. Where is it right now? Let me just take a look. Is it at? Okay. It just tagged at 702. So like right here is usually when you get retail to formal win. Is right in here. And this is usually when you see a pullback. It's like in between the golden pocket and the 786 is like the most common place to see a pullback. So like if you got in here, which I know you did, you've been posting the Discord for a few days, this thing's going nuts. But like this is where I would look for a pullback. Somewhere in here would make sense. Especially you got like a little trend line coming down too. I would look for a pullback in here, unless Bitcoin pumps tomorrow. Like unless Bitcoin starts pumping in the next couple of days, which I actually wouldn't. I actually would not. I would not be opposed to that. Or I would not actually doubt that, actually. I don't think that's terribly unreasonable at this point, considering what the rest of the market's doing. But, yeah, Bitcoin can catch a bid. This thing can continue going. But if Bitcoin kind of struggles, this is probably where I'd look for a rejection. You know? Just in there. Clint said, show the 20 EMA moving below the 50 EMA on the daily, along with the volume on the daily. Go back about 2 weeks today on the daily. I got you. Clint loves the 20 and 50 cross. All right. Yeah, we can do that, Clint, for sure. Appreciate the super chat, Clint. Clint's Corner, man. We need some videos on Clint's Corner. This is ridiculous at this point, man. Shit. Like, shit, man. This is like the time I need some Clint Corners videos. You know what I mean? You know, like that's really what we need at this point. All right, so Clint wants to look at the 20 and 50 EMA, which I already have the 50. And then Clint wants the 20. So let's just change this to the 20. Let's change this to the 20, which I already have the 30, but let's change it to the 20 for now. And Clint said go back about 2 weeks. Okay, so we got the cross right there. So I'm assuming you're saying that the cross means that we're bearish. All right. Let's go back and look at when these crossed in the past. Let's go take a look. I love Clint's indicator. So we crossed right here. That was before the FTX dump. We crossed right here. That was before that dump. Let's see where else we crossed. We crossed right here. That was we kind of already were dumping at that point. We crossed right here. We kind of already dumping. See, the problem with crosses and the reason why I'm not a big, even bull crosses, I don't really believe in bull crosses, and I don't really believe in bear crosses. Because what's a cross really telling you? All right, because I can go back and find a time where they cross and then they cross right back up. Like the problem with crosses is all a cross is it's just it basically is already telling you what already happened. Like, so this crossed here, but you were already going down for like you were already going down for 34 days at that point, right? So, I can go back. Obviously, lately, it's been pretty good lately, right? But it's already kind of told you it's already happened in the past. Let me see if I can find a good example. So, like right here, Clint, right here. This is a good example. Like right here. Basically, you dumped, but you already dumped. You got the bear cross right there. And then instantly, a couple days later, boom, you crossed right back, So, like, actually, it's been pretty good. I'll give you that. It's been pretty good lately. I will definitely give you that. It's actually pretty legit. Right here, you crossed the downside. You went sideways. You crossed right back up. You've seen that a few times, actually. Just kind of going through here. Here was all over the place. A lot of times, it's actually a pretty good indicator, though. It's a pretty good indicator. I would say in uptrends, a lot of times you see it cross right back. But if you're in like a confirmed downtrend, obviously like that works pretty good. So it's kind of like a take your pick. But in the bear market, it seems to work. My case is we're no longer in the bear market. So I think a lot of those things that worked last year was because we were in a bear market and not necessarily going to work this year. They could. Don't get me wrong. It worked last year, but we'll see. There's only one cross that matters. Jesus cross. Yeah, I don't even like. It's not just because it's a bearish cross. I don't even like bullish crosses because it just tells you it's already going down. Like you got to get the bull cross when you've been pumping already. You got to get the bear cross when you've been dumping already. YJT said 2023 is so boring now, dude. Tell me about it, man. Do you see how disheveled I am? Do you see my hair? Let's see. Thanks. It's pretty reliable, even though it lags. No, it is, Clint. I'll give you that, dude. It has worked recently. That has been actually very, very accurate. I'll give you that for sure. All right. So Bitcoin right now is getting rejected from that 50, and is looking to. All you can do is laugh at this point. So Bitcoin is looking to see if it can hold these levels, man. Like we want to hold these retracement levels right here, right? So we've bounced off the 702, we bounced off the 618, but this is the region, like we said earlier today. This is the region we want to hold for this to continue to play out. If we start breaking below here, like I said, that ain't looking too good. And at that point, you got to think that we take out these lows if we start breaking these retracement levels, right? But let's kind of let it play out and see what happens here, right? Dude, I saw the video of him falling again today. Dude, he falls I feel like every time he's on the stage, he's freaking falling, bro. I don't. I know some people are like, yeah, this guy rocks. Bro, how did we vote this guy in? This dude falls down every time he's on the stage. All right. Not that I'm saying, okay, he's a terrible person, but it's just funny, man. It's funny what we've come to. Oh, Lord. He doesn't fall, they trip him. That would be so messed up. Imagine if you saw something like you found out people were actually tripping him. It's going to be on purpose. True. That's not a miss. Lord. It's embarrassing at this point. All right, anyways. Yeah, no politics talk. I'm just laughing at the fact that he falls every time he's on stage. Oh, Lord. All right. What else have we got going on in the market, guys? We got the XRP, Let's go check out XRP. What's XRP been doing? Still at resistance, still being a slug, which I'm not surprised. I mean, it's at the point where typically you get a rejection, right? It's at that golden pocket, right? On the retracement levels, kind of like we just talked about with Selfkey, we looked at for Bath, right? XRP coming up to 618. This is typically where you see it get rejected, right? In this zone. So far, getting a rejection, right? And it's like, come on, man. You're right there, XRP. Let's go, man. Get some hype. But you just haven't seen it yet, man. We're still waiting for that breakout on XRP. Still waiting to see if it's gonna pull back again. And seeing to see if maybe eventually I can get my buy in here. I still don't think I am at this point. I think I sort of missed the boat on XRP in here. If anything, like if it does get a pullback with Bitcoin, I would say like this level here, 42, is where I would look to add some XRP. If it came back to like 42 cents, I think here is sort of a pipe dream at this point. You would need Bitcoin to freaking crater. If that was the case. Like you're talking at this point, a 26% pullback on XRP, which means that you would probably need Bitcoin going way below 25K if that was the case, which I personally don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, we'll see. I'm going to move this up. That's my box to buy XRP. I hope I don't get it at this point. I hope that we just pump. Because if XRP is going to pull back in here, that means Bitcoin's going to pull back, and it's like, come on, bro. So I'm hoping I miss out when it just pumps, to be honest. But that's that. That is that. All right, Bitcoin, guys. Do we really think Bitcoin's going to do anything? See, we're at the point for Bitcoin where I don't even believe any move anymore. Like I don't even believe any move. Every time it pumps, like today, stock markets were ripping in the middle of the day today, like absolutely going nuts at the middle of the day today, right? And then Bitcoin had this random little spike up right here, and I was like, dude, this is just gonna get sold off. This pump is just gonna get sold off. That's where it's come to. And also, if it starts dumping right here, dude, I ain't gonna trust that. I'm just gonna say this is just gonna get bought up. That's what we've come to at this point. Like any pump, I'm expecting to get sold off. Any dump, I'm expecting to get bought up. Until that one random time where it just blows everyone's mind in one direction. It's going to explode in one direction. It's not going to be one of these pussy moves. It's going to be an explosion in one direction. So, yeah, even if we get a dump, I'm expecting it to get bought up. If we get a pump, I'm expecting it to get sold off. And it's going to be the time where we don't expect, where Bitcoin just randomly freaking spikes out of nowhere. It's going to be like the most random time. It's going to be like at 1 a.m. and Bitcoin's just going to go, rah! And we're going to wake up to a big green buildup to the sky. That's exactly what's going to happen. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at with XRP. What else? Litecoin's getting a move up today, so it's still with the Litecoin narrative, man. Like every time Litecoin gets a bid, Bitcoin shits on it. Every time Litecoin comes up to the high, oh, Litecoin's gonna break up over 100. Nope, Bitcoin dumps. Oh, Litecoin's gonna break 100. Nope, Bitcoin dumps. Here comes Litecoin again. One of the only alts that's been outpacing Bitcoin this whole year. Here's Litecoin again, trying to break out again. So it's like, come on, Bitcoin, can you allow some of these alts to break out and stop being a little schmuck? And yes, I said schmuck, all right? But yeah, it's the same thing for Litecoin, man. It's one of the better looking alts. I've been in Litecoin since like over here, just patiently waiting for this move, man, for the halving pump. It's done well, but we haven't really seen that explosion up. And the halving is in 1 month, so like we're running out of time here for Litecoin. But still one of the best looking charts, as you just make higher lows, higher highs on the long-term time frames here. So that's Litecoin. Other than that, man, you don't really got much else going on, right? That's like the other than like maybe alts outside the top 100. There's really not much else rocking. Unless you guys got something else for me that's like, Jordan, you're missing this coin, bro. You know what I mean? Let's see. John said, I just listened while taking a shit. Nice, John. That's the way to roll right now, man. Just listen to me ramble. And then if we start doing something, I will yell and go, let's go! Until you hear that, there ain't nothing going on. Until you hear this. Or the new pump. We have a new pump scene that I haven't been able to use yet, and it's slightly frustrating. It's trolling me. But I still feel in my ball sack, guys, that we will be playing this song very, very soon. And I'm feeling in my butt. I'm going to say I'm feeling in my butt sack. I'm feeling in my ball sack that we are going to start following the stock market very soon. Very, very soon. My balls are still tingling that the next move is going to be higher. It's just a matter of how much time is this going to take, you know? And I am itching to play the new pump, the new pump scene, man. I'm literally itching to play it. But I will not do it until Bitcoin breaks this trend line. As soon as it breaks this trend line, which right now, if we went straight up, we would have to break like 28.2. As soon as it breaks this trend line, I am going to spam that scene like no other, you know. Baby butt sack. I feel it in my butt sack. It's like, Jordan, that is very bruh. Like, that's a little skeptical, man. You won't be feeling anything in the butt sack, you know. Chris said, thanks for the hopium. I actually don't think it's hopium, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's hopium at all. That's what I genuinely believe. I do think the next move is going to be up. And it's not just the Bitcoin chart. Like, the Bitcoin chart's just boring. I still don't think there's a huge... You can be bearish, but I still like this. Like, I could see this going both ways. But it's everything else, and that's the reason why I think Bitcoin's going to get the move up. It's the general sentiment across the board in markets, right? Where everyone's still pessimistic. I watch all these videos, and I watch videos where they do reactions on like people on CNBC and all these channels that are pro gurus, and they all keep saying this market's gonna sell off, this market's gonna sell off, this market's gonna sell off, and every freaking day the stock market's just making higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. And I gotta think Bitcoin is gonna follow because, like we said earlier, based off history, Bitcoin does not decorrelate for this long. And if the Nasdaq's going to continue to rise up like this, I got to think Bitcoin's eventually going to catch a bid, right? And if the dollar is going to find resistance here, which I'm expecting it to, and you've already seen it today, if the dollar is going to continue down here, I got to expect Bitcoin is going to catch a bid. It's just a matter of freaking time, man. And I will, the whole time, I will be disheveled, and you will not see me making a crash thumbnail, okay? You will not see me making a damn crash thumbnail until it does. You will not. Okay? I have to continue to look disheveled. There we go. Let's see. Mr. Hart said, I just entered an Avax long. Nice. Nice, bro. Nice, an Avax long. Where's Avax? Let's see Avax. Not that... Avax. I mean, if there's a time to take a long, I like it. Shit, man. If it's a swing, I like it. Like, this is literally the like, this is the area, man. Like, this is the line. And this, you're gonna see so many altcoin charts like this where, like, they're at such a big level. This is the June low, the December high, the March low, and now you've made that double low on the daily right here. So, like I said, risk versus reward. If there's a time to take a long, it's going to be at one of these major levels. I like that one. I like that one, man. I like that one a lot, actually. Like, if there's ever a time, like, this is the perfect time right here. You know, like, obviously it could dump through. Okay, I mean, we can always say that, man. But, you know, based on like this level being a big reaction level, I like it. I like it a lot, man. Do you like it for 100x though? No, I don't like it for 100x. I probably like this one for like a 5x swing trade, not like 100x freaking that you get liquidated in 1%. Because like you don't even like this one would have to break. You know, you're talking 1% would get you not even down to that support at this point. You know, but this is like either a spot trade or a very low leverage trade. You know, for sure. Because the thing with 100x is, dude, you can go long from here, but like it can still come down to the support again, and then you're gone. You know, that's the thing. But yeah, that's that on the Avax, chilling in there. I like that one though. Man. Let's see. We talked about Pepe earlier, man. Pepe, dude, I don't. The meme coins are a phase, right? They're a phase. They're not gonna pump unless you're at the end of a pump, like unless you're at like literally the end of a move before either a long consolidation or a top, right? You're not gonna see meme coins just pump, in my opinion. And maybe Pepe pumps on Bitcoin's next leg, maybe, but you're taking a gamble on that one for sure. You're taking a gamble. And the problem with Pepe is, like, unlike all these other altcoins where they got supports in here, they got like ranges built where you can have good entries. The thing with Pepe is it's a tough one, man, because you just don't know where this is going to go, you know, because there's just no price action in here. So you're basically just going in blind, trying to long from a random ass level. You know, like, gonna long here, okay. You probably long tier, you probably long tier, you know, and you just kind of continue down. So there's not like a good level unless like, okay, you're gonna try at this low or something, you know. I don't know, man. It's a tough one on Pepe. I mean, if you want to desay into it, by all means. I'm not gonna hate on you for it because this one will probably way later on probably go to the moon, as these typically do, but. Right now, you know, just for me to be going in on Pepe, I want to see like a long time frame range being built, right? Let's see this shit come down, come up, come down again, so then I can be confident and say, okay, this is support. I'm going to go in here, you know? Give me a long range. Give me a long range if I'm going to get in a meme. Kind of like back in the days, right? So for an example, just to give an example, right? Shib. Shib is a great example of this. Let's go back and look at Shib from back in the days. Back here, dude, this was a beautiful accumulation range for Shib. Look at this. So back before Shib went to the freaking moon last time. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see from Pepe. This. I want to see a long, drawn-out consolidation where you feel confident getting in at the low, right? Where you feel confident buying here. Do you feel confident buying Pepe right now? I don't, to be honest. But I looking back at it, I would have felt very confident buying Shib right in here. You know, looking back at it. And actually, what's funny is you kind of look at what Shib's doing nowadays. It's kind of doing something similar, you know, which is funny, right? You got Shib in the same kind of range in here. You know, just to give you an example, right? We got the lows to the highs, the lows to the highs. And now Shib's at those lows again, where this is actually like, if I'm going to take a gamble, it's going to be from these ranges, you know, at the lows. But yeah, that's my thing with Pepe. That's my thing with Pepe. It's like, dude, you got no range, man. You got no range, you know. Anyways. Yo, Dan! Dan the man. Happy birthday. How old do I got to be today, Dan? How old do I got to be? Anyways. Let's see. Interactive says Shib will come back. Dude. The thing about when crypto gets bullish, man, is most things go up. You know, so like you'll see most things pop back up. It's just finding the ones that are going to pump the most. That's always the key. Everything will rise, but what will go up the most? Place your bets. That's the fun thing about crypto, man. It's sometimes it's the wild, wild west, and you got to get a little lucky sometimes, you know? Because a lot of the times, the ones that pump the most will actually not be the coins with the best fundamentals. It'll be the coins with the best pump-a-metals, as they call it. You know? Bought my kids some Hbar yesterday. Yeah, Hbar is actually at a cool spot too, man. If you bring up Hbar, dude, I look at all these charts. There was like one day last week where I just went and I looked at all the altcoin charts to see where they're at. And it's a general consensus across all the board that they're all either at one or two levels. They're either all at a very crucial support where it's tested like 4 times on like the higher time frames, or they're all at a retracement level, right? So Hbar is back in here, right? So you're kind of in this, okay, you got the big pump, you got the retrace, right? You're now kind of at this previous, oh shit, you guys can't see. You guys are, you got the big pump, you got the retrace, you're back in this previous order block right here at the 786 when you got other alts at support. You know, is this one finally gonna get the move? Because it's also kind of got, you know, my favorite pattern, my only pattern that I really like, to be honest. It's also got the falling, oh, this one's interesting, man. It's also got the beautiful falling wedge in here, you know? It's beautiful, man. Right at the 786. If there's ever a time, it's gonna be now. If it starts breaking down from here, it's gone. You know, but like, you know, it's always like one of those scenarios where it's like at some point you got to grow some balls. Considering where everything else is, this is actually not a bad spot. Like this is actually, in my opinion, was a good DCA spot right here, if you believe in Hbar. You know. Let's see. Oh shit, I'm scooping some Hbar. Anderson, don't just scoop it because I'm looking at the chart. It is at a pretty good spot though. Highs, 786, falling wedge. It's decent. But we need Bitcoin. We need Bitcoin to pump, man. You know? John, later, bro. He said, I can't handle all this excitement. Bro, there ain't nothing to get... John, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. There ain't nothing to get excited about. You know? I don't blame you, bro. NVIDIA with ServiceNow, dude, I could sit here and talk about stocks more than Bitcoin right now. But I know everyone's more of a crypto fans in here. But I could talk stocks too. I've been knee deep in stocks the last let's say the last 2 months or so. But yeah, stocks are where the volatility is right now. You're hoping that it flows back into crypto now. That's what you're hoping for. If you're a crypto fan, that it flows back into crypto. Dude, even gold pumped today. You know, even gold pumped today, man. Look at gold. Look at gold. Even gold getting a nice bounce. Gold getting a bounce. The Dow Jones, which has taken a beating the last 2 months, even the Dow Jones got a bounce today. You know, NASDAQ, highest close since freaking April of last year. S&P, highest close since August of last year. Gold freaking bouncing. You know, like that's about where we're at. So, we are looking at Bitcoin being the laggard of the family. You know? I'm a sucker for a falling wedge, Anderson. Nice, man. He's a sucker for the falling wedge. Let's see. Mike said, what I got out of the stream: long Avax, long shib, long Hbar. They're all in support. You know, if they were at resistance, you know, like some of them we looked at. We were looking at Bass Key, which is at the 618 to the upside. That's when you shouldn't be getting in my opinion. That's when you probably should be taking profits. There's not a lot of altcoins that are pumping right now. So there's not a lot of altcoins where I'm like, you should be selling this. You know. But yeah, man. That is it, man. BTC dominance looks like it's going down. Alts will pump. Crypto and tech guy. I've been watching that too. We got ETH BTC pumping. We got we got ETH dominance. So ETH dominance is going up. We've been talking about that. And then Bitcoin. See, the issue is Bitcoin dominance isn't going down because alts are pumping. I think that's one misconception about Bitcoin dominance is it goes down because alts pump more than Bitcoin. No. Bitcoin dominance can go down because people are selling Bitcoin into stable coins, because stable coins are included in this, right? So if people are selling Bitcoin into stable coins and altcoins are flat, Bitcoin dominance is still going to go down, right? So that's kind of what you're seeing right now. Bitcoin going down, and if you look at Tether dominance, you can see it coming up, right? So you're not really seeing money flow from Bitcoin to alts or stable coins to alts. You're seeing money flow from Bitcoin to stable coins, right? And that's kind of why you're seeing Bitcoin dominance go down in here, But Bitcoin dominance did break to the downside out of this symmetrical triangle. You guys know my favorite things about these. Almost like more than half the time, this will break one direction and go the other direction. So I wouldn't be surprised if this breaks down and then breaks back up, which I'm hoping for. I want Bitcoin dominance to go up personally. So that is where we are at. You know what I'm saying? Adam and Eve dump time. Man. Brennan said, don't depress us with more of this crap. We need hope. Bro, I've given you so much hopium. I've given you so much hopium, which to me, that's just the way I'm looking at the market. I don't need to give any more hopium, man. You guys know my thought process. Boom. Critical point in the market. Where's Bitcoin on the weekly? Still above every point we need to be above, guys, right? At this point, we've had 4 weeks where everyone gets bearish at the 200 week and we've held, right? 1, 2, 3. Still above the 200 week, still above the bull market support band, still above the 50 moving average support band. As long as you're above all these bad boys, which all come in right around this area right here at about 26K, right? It's all good. It's all good, right? And sometimes what do you see at the low, right? You see a low, a rise, a retest in the second low, and then you can see the move up, right? So it's all good. We're just kind of figuring out where we want to have a bottom right here, right? Do we want to still test 25K or is this the low? That's where we're doing right now, right? But we're still above everything that we need to be above, right? There's not really any reason to be stressing out or, or sort of being bearish on the corn, on the higher term time frames. You can be bearish on the daily, right? I totally get that. But on the higher term time frames, until you start really breaking these, if you start breaking the bull market support band on a weekly close, that's not looking too good, right? But we're still above all those at the current moment, just like we were last week, just like we were the week before, and the week before, and the week before, and the week before, and probably next week, and probably the week after that. So it's all good, man. Knucklebuster said, all seriousness, why do you think we didn't get the big Hong Kong pump today? Knucklebuster, the Hong Kong pump, that's not going to be in one day, right? The exchanges still have to get all set up over there, right? They have to basically apply to be allowed to have retail traders trade over there. That's what was allowed on June 1st. So actually, you're not even seeing Hong Kong investors actually being able to trade yet. Basically, the Hong Kong, and I was confused about this too at first, the Hong Kong June 1st was basically the exchanges and companies being allowed to apply to be able to allow retail traders to trade. So that's going to be more of a long-term thing. You probably won't see effect with that, probably at least for another few weeks, if not a few months. But that's definitely something that's bullish for the future, right? Just not right this current moment, because they haven't even been able to trade yet. So that's the Hong Kong shiza. Slot Warrior said bonfire token on ETH. Bonfire token? What are we, having a cookout? I guess so. That's what we're going to do today. Have a nice little cookout. Bonfire. Let's see. I don't know what this is, man. Yeah, this is not enough data on this, man, to really tell you anything. So I'm really not going to talk about it. But yeah, I mean, you got to pump, retrace. There really isn't anything to say about this just yet. It hasn't been out long enough, man. You know? So, and it's probably super low liquidity. You know, so doing TA on this obviously is sort of a shot in the dark, as per se. But that's bonfire for you. Load. Horse guy is pissed at Hong Kong at Hong Kong. Yeah. All right, guys. We got two. I'm probably just gonna stay on to the daily close today, just because there really isn't anything going on, my fellas. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Trophy and husband, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, why are you getting so mad in the chat, man? You know what I mean? Like, guys, I don't want to look at too many alts, man, because what you got to understand about the altcoins is that's cool when things are moving, but you know, when there's nothing really going on in the market, I just don't want to be looking at like a bunch of altcoins that like most people don't care about. You know what I mean? I'll look at the big ones in the boring times, but I don't want to be looking at Bonfire Token and freaking, Wuku and Suku that, you know, because we're running a stream, right? No one else really cares about that in the chat. You know what I mean? So if you're in the chat asking for some random coin that's ranked number 777 on CoinMarketCap that I've never heard of, like, we're probably not going to look at it. Don't get mad at me in the chat, man. Like, I'm not going to look at Kuku Inu on Ethereum, you know, that no one else gives a shit about. You know? You know what I mean? Oh, Lord. Let's see. Let's look at BTC again. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to say about BTC, man. We could just hang out. Let's just hang out, man, at the end of the day. What's wrong with hanging out? What's wrong with hanging out? I don't think I look as disheveled anymore today, guys. I don't. Who you guys got winning game one in the finals tonight? I have the Nuggets. Me and Mike got a $5 bet on the Nuggets tonight. All right, he's got the Heat. I got the Nuggets. I like my chances in Denver. Mike, I think that was a horrible bet, but my sports predictions have been horrible. But when I bet, I've won every single one. So I think I got this one on you, Mike. I definitely do. Let's see. Let's go Denver. I opened a $20 short just to watch it. Nice, dude. Like, sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes to get some adrenaline, you just got to go into the market and be like, you know what, man? I want to have some stake in this boring market, man. I'm gonna put $20 in just to see what happens. You got to do that sometimes. For Hoopty's got the Nugs. Yeah, I just don't see how. You know, and I've doubted the Heat this whole playoffs, man. They just, to me, I don't. Man, they just been playing well. Like the players that they have aren't like the best individual players, but man, do they play good together, man. So I said I got the Nuggets in 6. I think they pull off 2 games, you know, but I do think the Nuggets take it, man. But like I said, I picked the Bucks against the Heat. I picked the Heat against the Knicks. I picked the Celtics over the Heat, and now I'm picking the Nuggets over the Heat. So we'll see. Mike said, I heard that today teams that have more than 9 days off are like 500 in the finals. Shit, man. I don't like my odds. I'll take a 50-50, you know. I'll take that. He said chicken nuggies. Chicken nuggies are good. You know what I need to eat lately, guys? I've been still searching for this. And I really don't search too hard, but dude, you know what I need to find? I still need to find some good barbecue, man. Some good barbecue over here. And I can't find it. All I want is like a good rack of ribs on a cheat day. Or like a fat plate of pulled pork. But good pulled pork. Not like the pulled pork you get at the grocery store. You know, I want that smoky pulled pork with that you just walk into the place, you can smell the barbecue sauce, you can smell the grill of the smoke. That's and as I swallow my saliva here, that's the pulled pork that I need. And I just can't find it over here, man. But to be fair, I always search, I always find a barbecue place, and then I always not end up going there. So it's kind of my fault at the end of the day. Let's see. Anderson said, I don't have cable anymore. What can I watch the game on? Anderson, I can give you a link in the I can give you a link where I watch it after the stream, man. Just go in the Discord. I'll give you the link, bro. I'll give you the link. You know, just go to the hood and find the best barbecue. That's true. We'll go up to the Bronx and find some barbecue over there. Come to Texas, Chief. I'll smoke you, dude. I want to go to Texas just for the barbecue. Seriously, man. You know what they needed to make? They just need to make like a barbecue buffet, right? Just have a buffet of ribs, pulled pork, burgers, right? Just barbecue chicken, whatever you want to throw on that barbecue, man. Some brisket, whatever you want. Just give me a buffet. I don't care if it's going to cost a lot. I'll pay $30, $40 for the damn buffet for one day. I have to treat myself to a barbecue buffet. How come no one's came up with that idea? They probably have those in the South, though. They probably just don't have them up here because people don't really eat that food up here, man. Let's see. Look at the corn. 26,821 on the corn, guys. We got it right here. We're not missing anything. Keep an eye on altcoins. Yeah, nothing's up more than 0.5% on the new day. Let's see. Why is he giggling about giving Anderson a link? Is that code for something sus? Could be something sus, man. I could be sending him a link. I could be sending him a link to my favorite video. Excuse me. Let's see. Anderson, there's a Mission Barbecue right near me, and I've never tried it. Mission Barbecue? What is this? Mike, I need to search this. Mission Barbecue? Let me search this on the interwebs here. Mission Barbecue. Let me see if there's one. I don't know what that is, but I need to search it. Let's see. Oh! How do they have one in New Jersey, but not New York? Who goes to New Jersey? Let's see. Oh, wait, whoa. Oh, no, that's where I am. I'm like, whoa, that's where I am. There's one in New Jersey. Oh, that's so far away. Mission Barbecue. That's an easy. That's not worth it at all. You're making me like want to go all the way over there. You know, there's one in New Jersey and there's one in Connecticut. Shit. Let's see. Trophy said, if you're around New York City, I got some places for you to try. Bro, give me all the restaurants. I don't care where you're giving me. I will go just to get some. I don't care if it's in Manhattan, if it's in Brooklyn, if it's in the Bronx. Just give me it. I will travel for some good barbecue because I've been talking about it for ages. Literally ages. Let's see. BTC wicks down with higher lows. Can it pump? It can. It can pump or dump. I am going to go with the easy bet and say it craps. That's the easy bet, right? The easy bet is it crabs. And it's gonna get a move when you least expect it. It's not like this. Almost seems like if it starts to curl up right here, that almost seems too obvious, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. The bears keep trying to push this down, though. They really can't push this down. Like, you know, the one thing about this move down that's interesting is you've gotten like the big sell-off in here, right? Bulls push it up, bears push it down, but they can't push it down bigger than that first time, right? Bulls push it up again. If this is the low, the bears can push it again. The bears just got no strength to push this shit down. And if this starts curling back up again, I gotta expect us getting a little bit of a move up here. If they can't push it down, like, you know, in the next couple 4-hour candles, I gotta think it comes up again. Because the bears, on the short-term time frames at least, doing whatever. SPX is pumping. Yeah. Stock market futures are up. DXY is down. But yeah, barbecue. That's all I care about right now. Is the damn barbecue. That's all I care about. Nuts. Facts, nuts, even trash. Barbecue is good here. Wait, facts, nuts. Oh, nuts flush. I was like, what are you talking about? Why are you telling facts to some bunch of nuts? You know? Damn it, I was in for the night. Now I feel like I have to go out and get barbecue. That's what I'm saying, man. Dude, there's something about the smell of smoky barbecue. It just, oh my God. Maj, you remember that place in Philly? When we walked into that restaurant? Mm-hmm. Just the joy on my face and just the smell of like I smelt that from 2 blocks away. Because one time we were walking in Philly, we couldn't find anywhere to eat. And I'm like, dude, I really want some freaking barbecue food. So we were just walking. And all of a sudden, I go. And from 2 blocks away, I'm like, there's a barbecue place near here. So we keep walking straight. And what do you know? The best barbecue I've ever had in my life. Literally, the best barbecue I've ever had in my life. They gave me so much food. Like, they gave me so much pulled pork that I can eat a lot. I couldn't even finish it in one sitting. And that's saying something. Like, I could put down the food. But man, it was so good. And then Maya was looking for freaking like something where she can like kind of make a little veggie dish, and she found a place where she can make a custom veggie dish. It was like the best day ever. We both found exactly what we wanted to find. It was beautiful. It was nice. Let's see. Let's see. That's funny, man. Bath, I'm not gonna repeat that, but yeah, that's funny, bro. I was actually in the part where that joke would make sense too. Like, I was in the part of Philly where, yeah, we walked to North Philly, and then, let me tell you, there was nothing to eat up there. The only thing that was up there was Popeyes. Like, that's the only thing that was in North Philly is freaking Popeyes, and there was 2 of them. Like, that's the only thing that was up there, man. And then we started to walk down from North Philly, and I found a nice little barbecue place. Oh, Lord. Let's see. The classic win-win. Yeah. Asia dump. It's not looking too dumpy right now, man. It's just looking like the same. It's looking like the bears want to push it down, but for 3 candles in a row. They try to push it down, they can't. They try to push it down, they can't. They try to push it down, they can't, you know? And then same thing for the bulls, man. Like, bulls try to push it up, they can't. Bulls try to push it up, they can't. Bulls try to push it up, they can't. You know, it's a stalemate right here, you know? It'll be interesting to see. Lord! Oh, Lord. Middle Eastern barbecue? Nice, dude. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it right now. Still having patience. Still waiting, man. Still waiting. I don't really, you know, it's at this point it's just a patience. I'm gonna continue to look at what I'm looking at, which is this damn fractal from 2020 and the damn fractal from 2016. I will say again, you won't be finding me because I still see a lot of like in the space, just everyone like one day it's the crash title. The next day it's was I wrong? Is Bitcoin going to the moon? And then the next day it's like, wait, was I wrong? With the bulls correct? And the next day it's a crash title. It's like, Lord, man, it's brutal. It's brutal. And lately I haven't really, dude. There's like I told you, there's like 2 people that I watched lately, and that's it. You know, like the constant change of titles and thumbnails. Anyways, still having patience in here. Still waiting. Nothing's changed in the last 70 days. Let's see what another day gives us, man. As we're hoping for the correlation of the stock market to come back as the S&P and the NASDAQ continue to go higher, as Bitcoin continues to go lower. It's that kind of market right now, fellas. Anyways, I'm out. Peace. Later. Have a good one, fellas. Peace.